The current problem of immigration. Friends, we are faced with new situations and dilemmas in the current evolution of civilizations and societies of our time. One of these problems is that of emigration from less developed countries to more developed ones, and all this is mainly due to the rapid technological evolution and development of the more developed countries, which is impossible for the less developed to achieve. If we saw the world as a common and unitary entity, then we would invent methods of compensation, development and unification of all societies to form a uniform set of development and evolution, with which these immigration problems that we are suffering would be almost entirely eliminated. But since each of us looks only at our navel, then a state of ruthless and total competition will continue, which will make the development of the most backward societies impossible. Well, in this state and circumstance, we should ask ourselves some questions, and above all ask them to the political ideologues, especially the most extremist ones. Dear ideologues of current immigration policies, as shown in the drawing, which of the policies do you propose should be applied to immigration flows? 1. A. Nazi and Hitlerian type, such as building concentration and extermination camps with their corresponding crematoria. B. Coastal defense with bombing and sinking of barges that try to reach our coasts. C. Return by parachute over the Sahel of all captured immigrants. D. Other similar procedures. Or on the contrary. 2. Spending on maintenance, education, and schools where unaccompanied minors can be educated in our cultures, respecting their own, and prepare them for a productive future. Of course, the latter is more burdensome in the short term, but much more productive in the long term. Therefore, think about it, because the problem is impossible to avoid, and we already have it upon us. On the other hand, we can see it from a more positive perspective. In Columbus' time, we had to go to the Indies or America to Christianize and educate the uneducated and savage Indian or black, and now we are lucky that they come to us seeking the culture and education that they do not have. Let's take advantage of the opportunity. Race mixing. It seems that natural biology had the intention of proceeding to a race mixing, which was interrupted by modern humans through decolonization, mainly of Africa. In this sense, it seems that the last ones who did it right were the Spanish, with a mixture of Spanish and indigenous races in America. In Africa, on the other hand, we were too clever and respectful, and it was a disaster to proceed to decolonize it by the Europeans, and now it seems that we made a serious mistake, and on the one hand we will have to do the race mixing in our territory, and also begin a new colonization in Africa, both technologically and socially and in terms of races. So, start packing your bags for those who want to move to the African continent. That's all for today. Thank you friends for your attention.